The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're keeping pace with their win total from last season, holding steady, though they'd like to move the needle and continue to improve. And what a beginning to the season we've had. Some amazing plays, some huge games. Shaq, for the teams that have gotten out to a fast start, how do they go about maintaining that momentum?
Well, it's called PPM, Ernie. Perseverance, physically and mentally. Put your hands up, Ernie. Put your hands up, Kenny.
Okay.
Touch it.
All right.
Join hands. You just got to ride the wave and don't overthink it. Bring it back, Kenny. Oh, there you go. Ride the wave. Don't overthink. One last time. Ride the wave. There you go.
Oh,
Bring it back. Yeah.
I think I get it.
Yeah.
I got it.
I call my hands.
What does that have to do with maintaining that momentum?
You got to ride the wave, Ernie.
Oh, okay.
That's the point I was trying to make.
Well,
have you got something that doesn't require physical demonstration?
Well, I just say that your hands were very soft. I just want to say that. You do a good job of, moisturizing.
Moisturizing.
Yeah,
yes.
you do.
And you know what it was? It was some of that Gold Bond. Man up, Ernie.
Oh, my goodness, man. Well, let's just keep improving and see what happens.
Let's go courtside. Kevin Harlan has the call.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. Looking at their performance last year, they're about where you'd expect them to be, guys. They'd like to take that next step in a positive direction here, Steve, with a win.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, look, the return of LeBron James to Cleveland has become one of the best redemptive stories of the last decade. He clearly wasn't just great on the court. The roster and the coaching staff have been shaped by his hand as well. Now, LeBron said, I know what personnel works for my game. I knew what we needed, and I think our GM and our coaching staff have done a great job of fulfilling that. Guys?
Thanks to Ye, and it's crucial that Cleveland keeps LeBron happy. One of the greatest players to ever play the game. And getting some early returns on the season, Brent, for top teams that are already looking great. How early is too early to start thinking about things like home court advantage?
Well, it's kind of like Christmas, Kevin. It's never too early to start thinking about the home court advantage. You know, a lot of veteran teams would tell you that they're not concerned about whether their game would travel come playoff time. But home court advantage is something that they would all like to have. Trust me.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Clippers right now, Griffin and Jordan the front court. Williams and Gallinari at the 2 and the 3. And it's Teodosic in at the 1. Now here's Wade following the miss by Griffin. Outside Thomas. Shot from 16, and the shot is good.
Showing some initiative there.
Yeah, he takes advantage of what the defense is providing him, and that's the first bucket of the game.
Picked by Griffin. Teodosic, the pass to Griffin. They double-team Griffin. Lets it go with a three. The Clippers keep it alive. Another shot, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
Now here's Thomas. The screen from Thompson. Outside Thomas. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And LeBron James dominant throughout the playoffs last season, and Brent showing no signs of age.
Yeah, interesting, Kevin, if maybe LeBron got a little bit of rest, even though he was playing a ton of minutes last year on the defensive end of the floor the last month of the year. A lot of scrutiny on how the Cavs approached their last 2 months and how they slipped on that end of the floor, but no doubt about it. This is one of the greatest players that's ever played in the NBA, and the first player in NBA history, just to throw out another record, with 35 points or more in every game of a 4-game sweep in the second round against the Raptors last year.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Here's Teodosic. 8 points his last outing. Deflects the pass. Outside Jordan. Feeds to Gallinari. Picked by Griffin. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for Cleveland.
And they concentrated a lot on creating open looks from beyond the arc. Player movement, finding space on the perimeter, that was their #1 priority.
LeBron with it. A big-time producer. Currently, he's averaging 25 points a game. Out to Wade for the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and some of that loss was due to a lack of hustle, especially on the defensive end.
And there are games where an opponent gets aggressive. You got to raise your level of play. They failed to do that in this one.
James kicks to Thompson. Laid outside. Gallinari against LeBron. From deep, Thomas. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Los Angeles is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Gallinari. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And as good as Gallinari can be on the offensive side, Greg, he's a bit of a one-way player.
Yeah, and Gallinari is best in a situation where you can kind of hide him on defense. You want him out there on the floor due to his genius in terms of the offensive game, but he can't hang with most starting caliber forwards defensively.
It's LeBron with the drive.
Once James takes off towards the basket, the defense really has no chance to react and or stop him. What determination from the King there.
Gallinari outside. Picked by Williams. Fires for 3. And Gallinari good for 3. Gallinari's got 5.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Here's LeBron. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Thomas kicks to Love. Griffin with the steal. Right side, Williams. And James pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And Love has it in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Love with the screen on Gallinari. And it's Wade in the corner. Fires the three. And another miss by Cleveland.
And that's a rare sight. Usually shooters make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical.
And yes, it's good.
Solid shot from Gallo. He knows he has a mismatch down inside. Sinks the shot.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The screen from Thompson. Out left to the wing. Love against Griffin. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Thomas, here we go. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Teodosic, the pass to Williams. Another miss by Williams. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Love dishes to Thompson. Outside Thomas. Thompson, a screen on Williams. Jumper off the screen. Kicks it out to James. Tries again. Wade outside. Here's Love. Knocked loose. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, Griffin in position. Love grabs the board.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
Sometimes the easy play is the right play. You take a chance when you go for that big finish.
Wade gets the bucket.
Well, the call from the bench, a solid one to involve Dwayne Wade in the pick and roll. So comfortable running that type of play.
Outside, Griffin. Over Love. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Cleveland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. The screen from Thompson. LeBron kicks to Love. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Up again. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. LeBron James on the wing. Gallinari covering. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, LeBron gets down there deep and does not fear any kind of defense that gets thrown at him. Quickly gets that ball out of his hands.
Here's Teodosic. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Right side, Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And you don't see it quite as often anymore, but if you give Blake Griffin some space, Brent, in the path to the hoop, he'll put you on a poster. And whatever other social media you've got, and I know you've got a lot.
Yeah, log in, Kevin, and you'll see some Blake Griffin highlight plays. And it does seem like he needs a little bit more room to get to that burst. But that's a guy who's a veteran. That's a guy who's understanding his game a little bit better and still finding ways to be effective.
Clippers leading by 3. Gallinari outside. Now here's Beverly. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Reed kicks to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Here's Gallinari. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you're just not going to win many committing turnovers at the rate they did. And that was just outrageous.
So hard when it's weighted like that and you're competing and you're making mistakes, and then on the other end your opponent is playing flawlessly.
And Shumpert kicks to Rose. Here's Crowder. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. LA's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And Beverly kicks to Gallinari. Back to Beverly. Hits it from three-point range. Beverly's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Rose passes to Fry. Crowder sets a screen for Shumpert. Outside Rose. And Fry has it in the corner. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And that's the role they want for Rose, getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Now here's Beverly. At the elbow, Griffin. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. There's the screen. Smith outside. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's Gallinari missing.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backdoor.
Crowder dishes to Smith. Goes up off. Whoa!
JR getting up huge that time. What a jam.
And that last replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Gallinari a screen on Smith. And Beverly kicks to Gallinari. Over Smith. That's Gallinari again missing.
Now this is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible. Not getting anything to go.
And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
J.R. Smith has a quick release and can shoot it from deep, but that time a nice job off the pass.
Beverly the pass to Gallinari. Picked by Harrell. Rivers against Shumpert. Rivers kicks to Reed. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
I like that. Staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
The Clippers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Carter, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. That free throw good from Reed. And Brent, of course, you started your career with the Clippers and played for them for several seasons. Looking back, do you have a moment that you describe as your favorite with that team?
I think my favorite moment, Kevin, was playing a game against the Phoenix Suns and ended up being a very close and competitive contest, and I ended up making a game winner against the Suns. But the coolest part about it was after the game when Charles came by as I was making my way out of the arena and came over and said, "Nice job, Rook." I appreciated that very much.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Crowder from outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Harrell. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rivers dishes to Beverly. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harrell setting the pick for Rivers. Second shot opportunity, and Vince Carter pulls it down. Smith on the wing from past the arc. Here's Rose. That one wide left. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, we know what Derrick Rose has been through, the injuries, the expectations. And we asked him how he's dealing with all of them.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past. I can't think about if I'm going to hurt myself, if I move the wrong way. When I'm out there, I have a free mind. I have no expectations on myself. I just know that I prepare myself well. There's no pressure.
Well, and Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like there's at least a little bit, guys, of pressure to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, league MVP in 11, once considered a cornerstone for the NBA's youth movement. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive?
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
We've got J.R. Smith, Carter out there with Rose. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Fry in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte. No good from Fry.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling, exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Gallinari wide open. It's hauled in by Fry.
He's still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning. They'd like to get him going.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, we know the Clippers are one of the best teams in the league, but are they good enough to win it all? Coach Doc Rivers talked about overcoming the super teams they face. He said the big 3 in Boston, put them together, bam, we won. We had Miami, Golden State, but there are teams that still poke through. Dallas did it, and that's what we're trying to do. Kevin?
And with Doc in control, the Clippers, DA, they'll always be in contention for a title. Thanks so much for that terrific report. Now here's Rivers. Danilo Gallinari unable to get his last shot to go. Rivers, and Vince Carter pulls it down.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Couldn't complete the play.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Back to Beverly. Down low. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Kevin Love comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Green in for Smith. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jordan's checked in. Love with the screen on Gallinari. Gallinari against Crowder. The 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Crowder's got his second bucket of the night. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
There's the pick. Here's Rivers. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, Tyronn Lue still pretty much new to the coaching ranks, but a tremendous amount of experience from his playing career. He won titles with Kobe and Shaq in Los Angeles for the Lakers, played alongside Michael Jordan in Washington, and he's seen LeBron James bring a title back to Cleveland. That's a lot of championship experience for Ty Lue.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
A different look now for Cleveland. James checked in for Crowder. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Rose. Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Teodosic comes in for Patrick Beverly. Out to Carter. Takes a 3. That falls. Great assist by Love. Carter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And Brent, you talk about Cavs coach Tyronn Lue, having played with those greats, he knows how to win.
Well, he's never been intimidated by any player that he's suited up with, and certainly relished any of the opportunities to make contributions as a member of the teams that he played for. So he recognizes all those things, and I think he also recognizes the tremendous opportunity in front of him to coach one of the game's all-time greats in LeBron James.
For Cleveland, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
LeBron James, quite simply, one of the greatest players that's ever played the game, and just impossible for anybody to slow down.
Again, Williams missing.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
It's a pick by Love. Thomas passes to LeBron. Poked away. And here is Los Angeles now. Clippers trail by 5. Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Love. That's 7 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Kicks to Harrell. They double him with Green. Here's Teodosic, and that one is good.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 7. Here's Green. Swiped it away. Rivers against James. Second shot opportunity. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Harrell.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Now here's James. He has 6. He kicks it to Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Clippers trail by 5. There's the feed to Harrell. There's a good screen. And the pass to Teodosic. Back to Harrell. And the rejection by Love.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Teodosic. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Harrell. The free throw drops for Rivers. Hey, Brent, looking at the mental aspect of the game, we usually think about crafty veterans, but who are some of the craftiest young players that you see right now?
That's a good question, Kevin. I might have a few surprise answers for you. How about Tyler Johnson, maybe? Malcolm Brogdon in Milwaukee last year, who showed some things as an older rookie playing 4 years in college at Virginia. Chris Dunn, he's got a bit of trickery to him. And the last guy I'll throw out there is Joe Ingles. Has a little spice to his game when he's got the basketball in Utah.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Jordan the screen. That shot off. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Love outside. On the wing, Shumpert. He's guarded by Williams. Thomas outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got 10 points.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Williams against Shumpert. There's the 3. And Lou Williams hits from deep.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Shumpert dishes to James. Back to Shumpert to the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Thomas kicks to Love. Over Griffin, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Griffin.
Well, I think a big issue for him right now is his performance from the mid-range. Just nothing seems easy for him at the moment, and it's resulted in a lot of missed opportunities for himself and his team when he's taking that shot.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead. LeBron outside. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. Over Rivers. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Williams for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Thomas. The screen from Thompson. Right side Shumpert. Pass to Love. From the arc. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Love. 13 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Got to admire how well Love is playing on the offensive end, realizing that one of his teammates is open, so get him the ball.
They double team Griffin. Williams for 3, and there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Now, this just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Wayne Wade's checked in for Kevin Love. Reedy's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Thomas. Thompson passes to Shumpert. Reed with the steal. Outside Griffin. Dishes to Reed. There's a good screen. Griffin kicks to Reed. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Reed's got 5.
And Griffin's spreading the wealth now, showing he's more than just a scorer.
Outside Thomas. And that one, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Reed the pass to Teodosic. It's stolen by Wade. Tries it from 19. A second chance effort. And Thompson kicks to Thomas. Makes it off the glass. Thomas got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA, where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
Shumpert and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
And Brent, when you watch Tristan Thompson pursue offensive rebounds, he's constantly battling for position inside.
Well, he toes the line a lot with what he can get away with, but more and more the experience on the court and who it is that he's playing against does a great job of predicting where shots are coming off, finding angles on the inside, and being in great position to make easy scores.
Now here's James. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Terrific design on the pick foot, and he lays it in. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Reed a screen on LeBron. Here's Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And Griffin is physical right there, bumping in and picking up a personal.
One of the most impressive things about Blake Griffin is, Greg, when he gets out and runs the open floor.
Yeah, not to mention his ability to run the break himself. A terrific ball handler, even under pressure, and one of the best passers at the 4 in the league, if not the best.
A different look now for Cleveland. Crowder, he's checked in for LeBron. Smith comes in for Shumpert, and it's Rose in for Thomas. And then for Los Angeles, Gallinari, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Teodosic. For 3, Smith. No good there. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too, with both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
And here's Rose. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. The screen from Thompson. Rose dishes to Thompson. Griffin with some nice D.
The defense was in the area, but not really effective. He has to put away this layup.
And we finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Dwayne, is defense the area of emphasis in the second half?
That's what's going to win this game for us. You know, it's a good offensive team. We can't give them second chance points. We can't come out in the second half and turn the ball over. So if we're going to win, it's going to be on the defensive end.
Yes, you have to keep them one and done. Thanks, Dwayne. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break down all the action from the first half. Isaiah Thomas having an outstanding game. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Little big man getting after it. Isaiah Thomas, pound for pound, the league's most entertaining player to watch. He's got 6 million ways to score. Choose one.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
The second half just about to get going here. We're seeing a tremendous game from Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Williams and Gallinari at the 2 and the 3. The heart of the team at the 4 and the 5. Griffin and Jordan. And it's Teodosic in at the point. Now here's Wade. It's Thomas outside. Gallinari with the rebound. Nobody near Williams. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 3 from LeBron. Teodosic grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 9. To the paint. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square and DJ's going to throw it in.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. For 3, Williams missing again.
Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
Gallinari against Thomas. He dishes it to LeBron. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Good, and the assist goes to James. Thomas got 20.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Now the dish to Griffin. Cavaliers with the rebound.
They got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far, and they know they got to be better.
And they double up James. Love against Griffin. Three-pointer. And again, LeBron missing.
Well, if they had an edge at halftime, they might have lost it, beginning this half 1 of 5.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Well, hustle from Gallo there. Remember, at 6'10", he can do that. Makes the right call by going back in and finding possession there.
Look at that.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Well, LeBron James recently cemented his legacy by bringing that coveted title to Cleveland. He knew it would be this crowning achievement for him, especially growing up just outside the city in Akron, but bigger than his rings in Miami because of what he's meant to that city and now to that franchise.
Teodosic, the pass to Gallinari. He feeds it to Williams. Puts it up from 12, and the rejection by Love. Here's Wade. That one drops for him. Wade's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
And even though Dwayne Wade is getting hit on that drive to the basket, he's able to slow down, absorb contact, and still make the shot.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And Brett, you remember all the anger about LeBron's infamous decision to leave for Miami. That all melted away in 2016.
Well, I think, Kevin, that turmoil, whatever the backstory was for a lot of people out there about how LeBron James ended up getting himself back to Cleveland, added to the storybook quality of bringing a championship back to the city of Cleveland. Of course, coming back from 3-1 doesn't hurt the legacy all that much either, especially against the Warrior team who had set the regular season win total at 73.
And it's Wade in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Cleveland leading by 14. Shoots from the baseline. Jump shot is good. James has got 13.
LeBron James consistent there from the mid-range. When he's in a good rhythm and the ball just rolls off his fingertips, you feel pretty good about it.
In the corner, it's Griffin. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Gallinari in the corner. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Inside, Gallinari with the steal. And finished off by Griffin.
And this is why you keep your ticket stub, Blake Griffin, on the jam.
Gallinari against James. Over Gallinari. And another miss by Cleveland.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities. And the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jordan the screen. Jumper off the screen. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Yeah, it's just not a good pass. I don't know what he's thinking there. A poor decision.
Jeff Green. He's checked in for Cleveland. Carter comes in for James. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harrell, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. There's a screen. Jordan can't get it to go.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
Sometimes the easy play is the right play. You take a chance when you go for that big finish.
Here's Wade. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Clippers trail by 14. Gallinari with it. Picked up by Love. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 18 points for Gallinari.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
It's a pick by Love. Outside Thomas. To the inside. And stolen by Jordan. Williams passes to Teodosic. Outside Jordan. There's the pick. Gallinari on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And now a chance to take a look at the shot chart for the Cavaliers.
What a display we've seen from them so far. Every half open look they've gotten, they've knocked down and showed no signs of letting up. Right now, they are in the driver's seat. As long as they can keep their rhythm on offense, they'll just steamroll this team the rest of the way.
Well, strange to see that this Cavs team, after facing the Warriors, became one of the most elite shooting teams themselves. Their three-point shooting percentage up to about 38% last season. That was second best in the NBA. They also had the second most attempts in the league behind the Rockets.
Clippers trail by 15, and the Clippers call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, I know the defense has 5 guys, but collectively they're no match for this guy. He is roasting them.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jay Crowder's checked in for Green. Smith comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. The Clippers also changing it up. Reed is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Rivers comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Teodosic.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Rose kicks to Love. The kick out to Rose. Down low. Got a hand on it. Beverly with the ball. Rivers in the corner. Cranes the three-pointer. Rivers has got his second basket of the night.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Rose gets the bucket. Clippers trail by 14. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Gallinari up top. Beverly against Rose. Clock at 6. Floats one up. And the rejection by Love. Cleveland leading by 14. Rose kicks to Love. It's blocked. Rivers against Carter. Rivers can't get it to go.
Yeah, defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness, and then they changed the shot's direction.
Carter dishes to Smith. Over Gallinari. Smith, no luck.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
That one goes in. 20 points for Gallinari.
And right now, Gallo just on fire. Love the amount of attempts he's getting.
It's a pick by Love. Outside Rose. Goes back up. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Kevin Love's such a versatile offensive player who can pass, who can shoot with range. I like him looking to score inside to get himself going, and that's the way that the offense has tended to go. First quarter seems to belong to Kevin Love.
Down low, Harrell kicks to Gallinari. Pulls from the top of the key, and it's Gallinari again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Outside Rose. Rose with another miss. And you can't defend Kevin Love with smaller players. He can take him down on the block.
Well, he can back them up a little bit, Kevin. Then go to either hand. Use the right, use the left, and shoot the jump hook over the top. And then sometimes if he slows himself down, has a great pump fake to draw in the contact.
The Clippers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Griffin's checked in. Shumpert passes to Crowder. Feeds to Rose.
2 minutes left.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The second effort, and the layup good by Love. Love's got 8.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Gallinari. And it's in there. Gallinari's got 10 points in just the second half.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Rose kicks to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. And Shumpert slams it in.
How about the quickness of Shumpert? Excellent at taking it right to the rack.
1:12 left to play in the third. Passes it to Rivers. Oh, Griffin in position. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Outside jumper. Smith outside. And Smith with the stuff.
JR going to the rim, showing that he's still got a burst of speed.
Clippers trail by 14. And Beverly kicks to Gallinari. Puts it up from 17. That shot no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Reed with the steal. Now here's Rivers. He's got 6. Beverly dishes to Reed. Pass to Rivers. Kicks to Griffin. Over Love. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 14. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey, guys, we need a run right here. Come on now. You're right there. You're right there. All right, let's go.
And sensing the need to string together more baskets, Doc Rivers giving his team a little pep talk.
Yeah, he's going after the momentum. I mean, Doc sees an opportunity here for them to put their stamp on this game.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Smith is the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jake Crowder out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Rose in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
A bit of a numbers game. More boards, obviously, meaning more possession. And that's been reflected tonight in the score.
Griffin kicks to Reed. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line. Ray, you played all 4 years in college after redshirting your freshman season. What kind of advantage, as you look back on that, do you think it gave you, if any, in preparing for the pressures and the style of the NBA?
I don't know so much, Kevin, if it gave me an advantage with regards to the pressures of the league, but certainly with regards to the physicality of the league, it's something that I desperately needed. Just a late developer, a late bloomer. I think I was about 175 pounds when I went off to college. Not a preferential playing weight for the NBA, so I needed that year just in terms of the maturity of what I needed physically.
Baseline jumper, again, Los Angeles.
And Beverly knows his role well. Excellent at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
J.R. Smith on the wing. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. LeBron James on the wing. Gallinari covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rose. It's hauled in by Beverly.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
Stolen by Thompson. Rivers against Smith. James outside. From deep. Another miss by LeBron. Clippers trail by 12. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And that one's good. Beverly.
And for Beverly, showing a little in-between game there.
And so here's Cleveland. Now LeBron. Thompson, a screen on Gallinari. Off the pick. And James throws it down.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bam!
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Dwayne Wade comes in for Smith. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Rose. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Reed. Williams comes in for Austin Rivers. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
The first one falls. And Brent, you were drafted by the Nuggets, but traded to the Clippers to start your career. What was it like being a rookie and living in Los Angeles as you adjusted to the league?
Well, I was super excited, Kevin, of course, to be drafted and have the opportunity to live out my dream of being an NBA player. But a lot of people were joking around with me that I don't think the Clippers are in the NBA. Just remembering how many struggles they had gone through and have gone through throughout the course of the franchise existence, coming up from San Diego, moving to Los Angeles, and never really finding a footing. But I learned a ton during my first year, having played under Coach Bill Fitch, a Hall of Fame member that has been around the league and won championships, and really embracing the opportunity to learn and grow and pour a foundation for what I was hoping would be a long and successful career in the NBA.
Wade passes to Thompson. Outside Thomas. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. The Cavaliers pull it in. Crowder's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Thomas dishes to LeBron. Crowder a screen on Gallinari. Here's Thomas. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul. And for Isaiah Thomas, he shouldn't have too much of an issue fitting in with the Cavs. I mean, he played AAU with Kevin Love. He can distribute and score. Same role as Irving had when he was with the Cavs. And really what it comes down to is great players finding ways to make it work. IT has been getting it done for quite some time. Knows he moved into an incredible opportunity with the Cavs.
Jordan sets the pick for Williams. That 3 off the mark.
That's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Teodosic. Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. James against Gallinari. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Back to Wade. LeBron outside. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. And it's now 22 points for LeBron. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pick by Williams. Jordan the pass to Teodosic. Back to Jordan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Hey, Greg, when you look at all the dunks that DeAndre Jordan has on his resume, it's pretty impressive.
And Jordan, I feel, is even underrated with his dunking ability. Very agile. You can see that in warm-ups as well as the dunk contest. His unmatched power when attacking the rim, really unprecedented. He may be the best athlete in the league.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
You got to do better than that, or at least try. LeBron James, just too strong, and a little contact is not going to go a long way.
Clippers trail by 14. Williams dishes to Gallinari. The pass to Teodosic. Off target from outside. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. They get it back. Second chance shot. The shot, no good.
But his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
Here's Love. Great D that time from Jordan.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. James with it, now guarded by Gallinari. And here's Love from the arc. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Griffin. Here's Jordan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that one's good, Griffin. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Here's Teodosic. Cans it from downtown.
And hard to pass on that good a look from three-point range, even if you've got a clear path to the basket.
Thompson, a screen on Gallinari. And here's Love from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And here is Williams. Jordan the screen. Launches a 3. Love grabs the board.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
James the pass to Thomas. Cleveland moving it around. On defense, the Clippers, a 12-point game. Love dishes to James, 6 to shoot. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Outside, Williams fires from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. LeBron with it. To the wing right side. Well, wide open look for Love. Love with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the inside. Pass to Teodosic. Oh, good with the triple.
And his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
James kicks to Love. To end the drought. Back to Thompson. Here's Wade. Not enough on that one as it misses. Clippers trail by 9. Gallinari right side. Pass to Teodosic. The feed to Williams. From 7. And Griffin puts it in. Griffin's got 12 points here in the second half.
Can you play 6 guys, Kevin? That's what it's going to take right now to stop Blake Griffin. Just too easy.
Now here's James. The screen from Thompson. And Love has it in the corner. Back to LeBron. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And Griffin slams it in.
Man, that's why they turned to Blake Griffin. Calm, cool, collected, and his team needed that one.
Gallinari against LeBron. Down low. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Teodosic. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Thompson kicks to Thomas. And now the Clippers on the break. On the wing, Williams. Gallinari outside. Griffin against Love. Tries it from 9. Griffin draws the double. Jordan. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Teodosic, no good.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make. Well, LeBron James lives for the big moment. Another one there.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. Clippers with the ball.
Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
Yeah, and then you have to foul right away on the inbounds. Maybe the first person who touches the ball.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just 1 or 2 shots at the end decide the outcome.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Yes!
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Thomas. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, LeBron with the whip pass there, good at surveying the court and spotting the open teammate.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
Well, it's all about doing your best with the time that you've been given. It's the only thing really that you can control as a player. So let's see what they decide to run.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.